Hi, it's Lin Bridgeford here. I'm here today to talk about a little bit about my journey with yoga. I'm here today to talk about a little bit about my journey with yoga, and this is an important place for me. But first of all, I'll go back to my first proper experience of yoga was in Zimbabwe with a wonderful woman called Paddy Jenner, who taught me Iyengar yoga. I had a motorbike accident and couldn't walk properly and was doing a lot of rehab and recovery, and she helped me enormously. And for many, many years I did Iyengar, and I always thought I would teach, and I never bothered to learn the names. I just did the yoga, and I was good at copying, and it was fabulous, and I loved it, and I did it whenever I could. And then many years later I came here, just down the road from here in Crete, to a place called Agios Pavlos, Agi Galini. And there I went to a place called The Practice Place, run by Derek and Christina. And I learned Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga. At the time I was very fit. I was a dancer. I was fully recovered. I was doing all kinds of acrobatic dance and things. So I was really fit and strong. But when I first did the Ashtanga, I felt like the only thing I could do was to sit up completely straight, because if I slouched, things hurt. So I thought, wow, this is amazing. I want to do this forever because it really makes my body feel good. I also decided that I wanted to teach it. So I started to learn to teach it. I started to teach it. And that was 21 years ago. And it's been an amazing journey. It's fantastic to be back here in this beautiful island with this wonderful sea and the rocks and the people and the energy, and it's just beautiful, beautiful weather. And I'm here to do yoga again with my teacher Christina, and it's just wonderful to get up in the morning, go down to the shala, do your practice. Everybody's doing something a little bit different. You get adjusted, there's some new people, everybody's sort of giving good energy to everybody else, and you hear this breath. It's like the ocean. I don't know if you can hear the ocean in this, but that's the sound of the breath, is the sound of the ocean, Ujjayi breath. It's a very deep, calm breath. It's a natural breath. We do it as we go to sleep. It can sound a little bit like snoring, but it's very good for warming the body. We hold blocks in the body, bandhas. People use them as many different things in Pilates, but they came from yoga. Mula bandha, the root lock, Uddiyana bandha, the abdominal lock. Then we breathe fully, diaphragm, ribs and chest. So we're holding the energy in the body, we're breathing. The locks keep us safe so we can move, and we get warm. The breathing and the bandhas get us warm, so we sweat, we detox from the inside out, and it feels amazing. It's just an amazing feeling to move your body through the postures, and it's challenging. Yoga is not easy, but it's a wonderful feeling to do the yoga and to find where you can go, where you can't go, where you can breathe, where you can't breathe. And we always need to breathe. The breathing is the number one. The breathing, the bandhas, and where we look. There's a gaze point called a dristi, and we're watching something that then keeps us in a good posture, because this is not a good posture. We want to open the heart, lengthen the back of the neck, have it in neutral. And every posture, even if we're bending forwards, has that movement. So it teaches us good posture, standing up, sitting down, moving around. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful feeling. And there are many series. First series is all about forward bends. Second series is back bends. Third series is a lot of strength. Fourth series is strength and balance. Fourth series is a lot of legs behind the head. And it all gets quite crazy from there. But everybody does the primary, the first series. Always that is done. The standing sequence is the same in all of them. We start with sun salutes. The way I love to teach my students is to make it accessible to everybody. So I do chair yoga as well, because sometimes people can't get up and down easily or move easily because either they've injured themselves or maybe they're elderly. It can be rehab. It can just be that you spend a lot of time sitting at a desk or in a plane or traveling, and you want to learn how to move and do yoga when you're sitting in a chair. So it's actually a really good workout, and I love doing that with people. I also teach the breathing, how to connect with the lungs and expand the capacity of the lungs by doing what we do naturally with the breath, and just encouraging the breath to move better. We have some techniques, but mostly it's getting to do what the body already does naturally and well. very important for health, breathing, number one. So the other classes I do, I teach the Ashtanga Vinyasa Yoga, but I teach it where it's accessible. So you go at your own pace, you do it as much of an activity or as calmly as you can. Everything is modifiable. So I like to teach people in a class that's called self-practice, so you can have people doing a very advanced practice and you can have brand new people coming in at the same time, and they get the inspiration and they hear the breath, and it's amazing in a room to hear this whole wave of breath. So that's just a little bit of an introduction to how I got into yoga and how I got into the Ashtanga and how much I love it and how much it's a part of my life, and I just love to share it. So thank you for joining me here on the beach, on the rocks. And please, if you'd like to hear more, please comment, please subscribe, like, and we'll look forward to interacting with you soon. Thank you so much. Bye.